Welcome back, everyone. It's a very, very hot day here in San Diego. It's Thanksgiving Eve and it's in the mid-90s and it's just scorching hot out. And I wanted to review hopefully what will be a refreshing beer from modern times. This is Accumulated Knowledge. It's one of their rotating bomber IPA releases, 6.5%. Let's get it poured out. This was bottled a month ago. I picked it up at Trader Joe's, and I can't remember if this is the exclusive Trader Joe's beer that they do, but it might be. Well, you probably can find it on draft at the brewery, but pours out like a snow globe. So they mentioned on the back that they're using they say yeast strains plural, so I'm guessing maybe this is a blend of one of those either the Conan strain or London Ale 3, and then maybe some other yeast, or maybe it's a combination of those. But you know, they're going for that more New England-y style beer, which is unfortunate because it gets away from all of what's has been great about San Diego IPAs. 5 SRM on the color, 50 IBUs, final gravity 1015. On the higher end, most IPAs are lower if you're using like Cal Ale strain. So that tells me that they're using Conan or London Ale 3 or a blend. The hops are Simcoe, Horizon, Amarillo. You've probably heard of those. And then they use some experimental varieties. Malt, two-row, flaked wheat, malted wheat, flaked oats. So New England IPA malt bill. Let's get into it. Wow, a lot of melon, stone fruit, like candied orange, apricot, like a dried sweet apricot, like dried mango. Some bitter kind of, it's like zest. Maybe more like bitter orange zest than say like lime or grapefruit. Touch of pine. Let's dig in. Cheers. Yeah, what's nice about this beer being a month old in the bottle is it's kind of been lagering, so to speak, and it's cleaned up a bit. There's no harsh, bitter. Well, we'll see how it goes with more sips, but we'll see if this beer kind of is the reason why I'm not a big fan of the style or not. But first sip, you know, very smooth, silky mouthfeel to the beer. Flavor-wise, it's a bit different than the aroma. It's less sweet with the hop character. This is more like a more pithy orange into grapefruit character. The mango and the apricot character isn't quite as sweet, so maybe a little underripe type of fruit, but then it goes into a ripe fruit, kind of a combination of both. It's not overly chalky like some of these beers are with their water profiles, which are just too much chloride and whatever else they're putting in there. To me, it gets a little too chalky with the I know it kind of gives it more of a balance and all that, but I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, that's good stuff. Some of these beers, like especially when they're really fresh, the lack of cold crashing or fining in them, that hot matter and yeast matter starts to build up on my palate and becomes actually overbearingly bitter. And I know the beer itself's not bitter, but it's just, it doesn't make me want to go back for more. This one at 1 month old in the bottle is it's not doing that. So I don't know if it would fresh, but yeah, this is one of the more enjoyable, you know, New England style IPAs out there. And you know, they're using some old, you know, Simcoe Amarillo. I mean, that's Alpine Duet combination right there. And then you kind of add in some of these more experimental varieties to get more like a lot more stone fruit character. And this one, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of like a melon character. Some of those newer hops have a lot of melon to them. A little bit of that in there. So, yeah, nice job by Modern Times. I know they're definitely one of the more hip, up-and-coming newer breweries in San Diego that's kind of getting more distribution. They're starting a brewery up in LA, and then they're moving into the Commons in Portland, and so yeah, definitely you know, they had a lot of hype to start that they didn't live up to, and they are starting to live up to that now and making a lot of great beers. So until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.